increased during the past 10 years. The number of anime fans has significantly increased during the past 10 years. The production of anime has increased as a direct result of this. The great majority of manga have been adapted into anime, giving viewers a wide range of options. However, many anime series now only have one season. They are frequently abandoned on a whim and never taken up by the studios. The supporters are in excruciating pain as they wait for an official statement that never comes. Every year, several anime studios reveal the manga they are retelling. Fans who have been waiting for the animation of their favorite manga are always happy to hear these announcements. While the anime business is expanding, there is still a lack of animators to work on the more recent projects. As a result, an animation studio must discontinue an older series in order to pick up a new one. The fact that they won't be able to see any more of their favorite anime is upsetting for the fans of that specific series. With a few notable exceptions, anime rarely returns for additional seasons. Ouran High School Host Club. In Ouran High School Host Club, Haruhi Fujoka's life is followed. She chooses to enroll at the prestigious Ouran Academy. She is always seeking for a place to study because she is a scholar. One day, she discovers what looks to be an empty chamber. The males in the room welcome her as she walks in and smile at her. She soon understands that the host club owns the room. She accidentally breaks a costly vase before leaving, but instead of paying for it, she decides to join the club. Since the anime series' initial airing in 2006, there have been no additional episodes. Princess Jellyfish. A well-liked anime series with 11 episodes called Princess Jellyfish debuted in 2010. Tsukimi Kurashida, the protagonist of the anime, becomes fixated by jellyfish when her mother brings her to an aquarium. Tsukimi, who lives with 5 other women, becomes into an outcast as she ages. After she encounters a stunning woman who assists her in saving a jellyfish, her life is forever changed. Tsukimi's crew and the lady now have a strange connection. Princess Jellyfish is a humorous animation that has all the makings of a hit, but even after 10 years, it hasn't received a second season's renewal. Hyouka. Hinobu Yanazawa's novels served as the inspiration for the anime series Hyouka. 22 episodes and 1 live-action film made up the anime version of the series. Hyouka follows Hotaru Oriki as he joins his school's literature club in an effort to keep it open and stop it from being shut down. It's a shame that Hyouka was never renewed for a second season despite its popularity. It now enters the list of anime that didn't receive a second season. Yuri on Ice. The show was a tremendous success among anime viewers because it offered a breath of new air in contrast to the usual shonen fare. The unique aesthetic of Yuri on Ice was well received by anime viewers. The anime's first season garnered several accolades, including Anime of the Year at Crunchyroll's The Anime Awards. Critics were quite complimentary of Yuri on Ice. However, a second season of the show was never ordered. Deadman Wonderland. The narrative of Ganta Igarashi, one of the survivors of the devastating earthquake that nearly leveled the whole city of Tokyo, is followed in Deadman Wonderland. When Ganta first encounters the Red Man, he has no memory of the events that occurred during the earthquake. The series' storyline is sufficient to keep viewers engaged. ANOVA and 12 episodes made up the anime. Nearly 10 years after the anime's initial airing, there has still been no word on a potential second season. Auri no Seraph. An anime called Auri no Seraph was made based on a light book. Additionally, there is a ton of stuff in the light novel. Because it was produced by the same studios as Attack on Titan, the anime begins with some horrific occurrences. The conflict between vampires and humans is therefore accompanied by a great deal of action, carnage, and violence. The second season concludes with a cliffhanger. The light book contains all the material they need to produce a third season, which almost begs to be created. Wataku. Love is hard for Otaku. When Narumi's most recent romance ends, she changes employment and resolves to thoroughly cover up any indication that she is an otaku. Though things don't always go as planned, she runs across Hirataka, an otaku friend from her youth, in this new workplace. The two begin dating when Hirataka asks her out for drinks one night and mentions their shared interests as major advantages. Will falling in love finally be simpler for otaku? The characters in Watakoi are so laid back, real, and accessible that viewing it seems like watching an anime about yourself, or at the very least, a nicer version of yourself. No Game No Life. In any list of anime with only one season, No Game No Life is typically the first title to appear. No Game No Life's first season is extremely massive, and it's understandable why the show has such a large following. Sora and his younger stepsister Shiro are featured in the series. The god of games challenges the siblings to a game of chess, and they win. The siblings are then called to Disboard, a place where problems are handled by playing games. Panty and stocking with garter belt. Remember when Gainax produced that bizarre television series about angels that ended on an even worse cliffhanger? Just before Studio Trigger was founded, filmmaker Hiroyuki Imaishi created the film Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt. It was a divisive series that included silly art and vulgar gross-out comedy. But the supporters it attracted were fervent and enthusiastic. In order to explain the major finale bombshell, they were also hoping for a second season. And it never took place. Or at least not yet. Gainax has been known to produce even stranger stuff. I don't think they'll go back to this program in particular, but I'm willing to be proven wrong. Thank you for watching the video. Like and subscribe.